Over the last couple of days alone, it feels like we've got some of the most insane sneaker updates, and I'm talking multiple pairs of Travis Scott's announced in the last couple of days alone, one of which potentially being one of the greatest collaborations we've seen of all time. It's a three-way collab, and we have another three-way collab, which some of you may argue may even top this, especially if you've been in the game since 2018. You might know what I'm talking about, but we got a lot to go through today, so I'm not going to waste any of you guys' time, because holy crap, there's a ton of great updates. First of all, starting everything off with a bang. This is not even what I was alluding to in the intro. We have another Tom Sachs Mars Yard dropping. This is the Mars Yard 3.0. Now, a lot of you guys probably thought, like me, that Nike and Tom Sachs were finished after all that controversy, which we're not going to discuss because I don't want this video to get unlisted. But yeah, Tom Sachs and Nike seem to be continuously working together, and we're getting a third iteration of the Mars Yard, this one probably being the worst of the three. Nonetheless, if you guys recall, the last Mars Yard 2.0 and even the 1.0 resold for thousands of dollars. It's an insanely hyped sneaker. I imagine this one is going to be very limited too, so despite a retail of $275, you could definitely still expect these to resell for a ton, but these will definitely perform the worst out of the prior two pairs that we already saw. For obvious reasons, it's not as good looking as those, but yeah, this is just another release to look forward to. But let's go on to the next update. Next, we got another SB Dunk collab with another skateboarder. This time it's going to be with Nicole House. These are dropping holiday 2024 for $125. Unfortunately, not all SB collabs actually end up being hyped, and I don't think this is going to be one of them. It looks pretty nice. It's a decent colorway, reminds me of UNC colors, but at best, maybe I'd only expect around lunch money on big sizes for these. But next, let's start getting into some of these new Travis Scotts that were just recently announced. We have a ton of Travis Scott updates that we just got in the last couple of days alone. So kicking it off, we got a new Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack trainer, this time coming in the bright cactus colorway. These are going to be dropping in summer of 2025 for $200. Now, I don't think these are going to perform better than the ones we already saw, but with the retail at $200, these still should definitely be profitable. You definitely want to go for these. And as for the next update, this is not a new sneaker. It's a sneaker that we've actually been waiting to see release after multiple delays. Well, we have a new date now. Apparently, the Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack trainer Dark Mocha should now be dropping on November 26th, but as we've been seeing, that is subject to change. I'm going to keep you guys updated, and when the raffle for these does go live, I'm going to post it in the free Discord, which you could join with the link in the description below. You could also check out Endurance there too if you're looking for a profitable side hustle that goes beyond just sneaker reselling, and you can get free Chick-fil-A meals in the free Discord too, by the way. But anyway, yeah, these should be dropping in the next couple of days, and I did make a full how to cop guide on these with some new things for you guys to try, so after this video, I'll link that video so you guys have a good chance at copying these. Now, for the next Travis Scott update, definitely the best update, we just got news of another massive collaboration, a three-way collaboration with Travis Scott and Fragment. If you guys recall, we already saw this collaboration take place before, and those resold for close to $2,000. It was extremely hyped, very hard to get. Of course, these are going to be very difficult to get too, and the colorway isn't as nice, I'd argue, but nonetheless, they're still going to be extremely hyped. You want to go for these. These are actually dropping September 3rd for $150. It's quite a bit away, but as you can see, 2025 is already shaping up to be a pretty insane year. Now, a little closer than that, coming this holiday season, so in the next couple of weeks, we have a new Travis Scott dropping. This is the Travis Scott Nike Zoom Field Jacks Limelight. Honestly, it's not my favorite color, and considering the performance of the recent pair that we saw of the Zoom Field Jacks, and considering this colorway will likely perform worse than those, you're really only going to be looking at a little bit of lunch money on these. Retail should be $160 like the last pair, so at best, maybe on some size, you'll be able to make $20 profit or so after seller fees, and I could see even some sizes on these bricking. I'll update you guys as we get closer to the release for these. Make sure you subscribe and enable post notifications. Then we got news of another Travis Scott colorway coming, which is very different from prior pairs. I mean, it's not your typical black, brown, or ivory. This time, it's actually coming in taupe haze. This is the Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack taupe haze, and as you can see, it's a blue and gray upper. Looks pretty solid, dropping for $200 in fall of 2025. You could definitely expect these to be profitable too, but not as profitable as the ones we've already seen. But wait, I'm not finished. We still have more Travis Scott updates to go through. This is the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Velvet Brown. Yes, we're actually getting another Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott, and this colorway actually isn't my favorite. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below, or any of these new Travis Scotts, which one you're looking forward to the most in the comments below. These are dropping on December 21st for $150, so the release is not too far away, and of course you want to go for these in all sizes. Like all Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows, these are going to be very profitable with an incredible margin, so another full throttle release to look forward to. But wait, yes, there's actually more. So now we got the Travis Scott Nike Zoom Field Jacks Lychee Blue. So this is another pair that they're actually taking on with this blue-brown combination, which I think looks pretty nice. These are going to be dropping in spring of 2025 for $170, so not too far away, but not right around the corner like those Jordan 1s we just talked about. I would expect these to be profitable, but again, only really for lunch money, kind of similar to what we just saw on the recent pair. I would expect these to do better than the other green pair that we just talked about, but still not as good as the recent white and brown pair. And now for the most exciting sneaker update that we have today, we just got to look at the brand new Jordan 1 High Self-Express. Nah, I'm kidding. Could you imagine? But if you are interested in these, they drop August 9th for $180, but I'm pretty certain these will be going on sale. But for the next update, we got an iconic Jordan coming back. This is the Jordan 3 Black Cat. We finally have a date for these. They're dropping on January 11th for $200. Usually Jordan 3s are not profitable, unfortunately. At best, maybe I could see some brick profit on these for large sizes because it is an iconic colorway and all black sneakers are really trending as of lately. Don't expect these to perform like how the Jordan 4 Black Cats are currently, but I do think they still have some slight potential. We'll see though. Next, we got a look at the Adidas Fear of God collaboration. We got two pairs of these, a high and a low. Unfortunately, unlike their collaborations with Nike, I don't think these are going to perform well at all. They're probably just going to end up being personals. Now, a much more interesting sneaker that we got an update on, we have a new What the Dunk. This is the What the Dunk alternate. These are going to be dropping on the GOAT app, just like the prior two What the Dunks did. These are going to be dropping on November 28th for an elevated retail of now $325. Now, even with that very high retail, I actually do think there is going to be room for profit, and this is the same thing that I told you guys about the other prior two iterations. Those retailed for about $275, I believe. I told you there would still be profit on those, and look, now they're reselling for the high 300s to low 400 range, some sizes even $500, because they're just very limited. I think it's going to be the same case with these. These might even perform better because it's a more universal colorway. It really depends on stock though, so we'll see as we get closer to that, but definitely look out for these coming soon, November 28th. Next up, if you like Travis Scott's, but you can't seem to have any success copying Travis Scott's, so you want a pair that looks like Travis Scott's, here we got a Jordan 4 with a Travis Scott-like colorway. This is the Cave Stone. It's coming in all brown and black. Honestly, a really nice sneaker, and if you're looking for a sneaker that looks like Travis Scott's, but isn't, and you don't have to pay that high price, these are for you. Retail's only $215. I can't see them being too hard to get. It's going to be a general release. I think some of the larger sizes do have potential for some lunch money, nothing crazy, but keep your eyes open for these. They're dropping on September 6th for $215. Next up, we got news of another iconic Jordan 3 colorway dropping. This is one of my favorite Jordan 3s, actually. This is the Jordan 3 Pure Money, an almost all-white Jordan 3, and it looks really nice. These are coming August 2nd for $200. Similar to the Black Cat 3s, I'm not expecting these to be profitable, but if you want a personal, definitely don't sleep on these because they definitely will sell out. But an even more exciting update for Jordan collectors than that, we have a Jordan 1 coming back, which almost everyone could agree is one of the nicest Jordan 1 colorways that isn't white and red or black. And this is the Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. Let's hope that they have the same quality leather as the prior time they released. These are dropping on July 12th for $180. Now, even though most Jordan 1s have been bricks as of lately, I actually do think that these have potential, especially in big sizes, to be profitable, at least for lunch money, which is crazy that I'm saying because these used to go for a ton of money. Now, for one of the most insane collaborations of the entire year, we have another three-way collaboration. This time it's going to be with Union, Jordan, and Fragment Designs. If you guys recall the first Union Jordan 1s, those were already super hyped. On their initial release, they were selling for like $800 to $1,000, and now this time we have Fragment with the collaboration too, so I could only imagine they're going to be just as hyped, if not better. Of course, it depends on stock, how they end up performing, but I know a lot of people are definitely going to want these. The picture you're seeing on the screen right now is just a mock-up, but I could imagine it's going to look pretty similar to this. It's going to be that same kind of prototype vibe that we saw with the original Union Jordan 1s. I'm really looking forward to these, and of course you could expect them to be very profitable with an incredible margin too in all sizes, which I'm really happy to say because most Union collabs have been bricking as of lately, but this one is definitely going to be a really big deal. But that's not it actually. We actually have another Union Jordan 1 dropping, this time not with Fragment, but it's just a Union Jordan 1 with a Chicago colorway, and I'm actually more excited for these because I love the Chicago colorway coming with a Union collab with that prototype vibe. Definitely something to look forward to, and of course you could expect these to be very profitable too. Not as profitable as the original Union Jordan 1s, but definitely a drop that you want to go for full throttle, and I think we could all agree that we want personals of these. These are some of the nicest sneakers we've seen. But that's actually going to conclude it for today's updates. As you can see, we have a lot of really insane releases ahead. If you want to cop all of them, make sure you join Endurance with the link in the description below, or at the very least, make sure you join the free group so you can get free guides, free alerts, things like that. You could also get free Chick-fil-A too. And if you're looking for a profitable side hustle that goes outside of sneaker reselling, because there's a lot of other ways to make money online, definitely check out the full Endurance group. Other than that though, have a fantastic rest of your day, and good luck on all these upcoming releases.